Hey, Hourglass Podcast. The time is now.
The now or never, baby.
What you waiting on? The time is now.
What you waiting on?
She got a body like an hourglass.
Podcast.
Hello. This is your host, B-Lo of the Hourglass Podcast. The time is now. And I got the crew with me, Rated R.
Rated R in the building.
I got Dub Boo.
Dub Boo in the building, baby.
All right. We got a special guest over here. He's a CEO, entrepreneur, visionary. We got Mr. Alan Wright himself, no better known as Mr. Terrific of WMW Entertainment.
Yeah.
What up?
Mr. Terrific.
What up?
There we go.
Glad to have you.
All right, Mrs. Terrific. Terrific, man. What's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
Man, glad to be here, man.
Glad to be here. I'm glad you can make it out here, man. Rock with us on the Hourglass.
I'm glad to be here, and you know, with all the ladies at WMW here tonight.
Oh yeah, beautiful ladies over here.
Shout out to all the ladies.
Shout out to the ladies,
Round
man.
of applause out here.
Hit the applause out there. Hit them applause, man. Get them up there.
Appreciate you all taking time out.
Okay. Definitely. Let's start on you, Mr. Terrific, man. So tell the people out there where you from, man. Where you reside from? What side?
Man, north side of Chicago, man.
North side.
Nowhere else the north side.
Cubs fan?
Side. Oh, all day, man.
Yeah, you already knew that already. What you asked that question for right now? What you asked that question for?
We're going to let you slide on that one, man.
Hey, tell them when the last time the Sox won the World Series. Ask them that.
It was before
The Sox.
Cubs did
I'm
it,
telling you, man, y'all got two, but you know what? We had to pick that 100-year span in between, so it was, even sweeter. It was even sweeter.
Long time.
So 16 is a good number. 16 was a good year.
time.
There's about two people in the world still living when they won the World
Rated R
Series.
ain't changing his socks to the Sox win.
Yeah.
I can't even cap. I didn't think I would see that in my life. In my life, I saw the Little League World Series won, even though we got that taken back. I saw the Chicago Fire win. I've seen the Bears win out. It was 85,
Right,
the Blackhawks, the White Sox, obviously. And then it was like, man, I know I ain't going to never see the Cubs. The 16 happens.
You and everybody else.
16.
You and everybody else.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we winners out here. We winners, man.
Right.
So.
Oh, yeah. So coming up, what made you kind of veer off into this, this groove you in right now? Because you in a lot of grooves right now.
Well, coming up, man, it was like, you always, and I tell them this all the time too, you're so anxious because you want to make money.
Right.
I came up on the projects, North Side, big up to Lathrop, and I joke about it because they took my street cred because now it's high-end homes, right?
Oh.
But
You got street cred on the north side?
now look, we was just like a few blocks north of Cabrini Green, all right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha. All right.
But we were the project north of Cabrini Green, and it's kind of funny, but so come up with nothing, come up, seeing, I want to be successful. What do? So my mom always told me, education. So I did that, man.
Right.
I jumped in, education, from going to Lane Tech. I'm Chicago's born and raised, right?
Right.
From that to North Park University, I did my undergrad there. To doing a certificate at Harvard, to doing PhD at Gies, So all of this education kind of culminated into going into finance, going into banking, and still do that. But then it rolled into my buddy, bankers and models kind of always go together.
You said that earlier. We talked about bankers and models now. Money.
Right? Bankers and money, right? Money and models.
Money and models.
So then from there, it just kind of, was like, hey, I have a passion for this. And I started off with philanthropy, actually. So my first show that I did was benefiting the Nigeria Global Chamber of Commerce. So it was just like, we're going to do this. We're going to put this together, do something different for a fundraiser. And then it just rolled and kept rolling.
Right.
And, and the passion behind it, to creative directing, to, things. So now we're published in, I think every one of them are published in magazines. So from all the way through Vogue, through, Bezel to, we're actually guest editing Bezel this month. So that's a big thing. So it's all WMW Model Mansion. That's going to be crazy. To having all of them be published, so that matters. Seeing them Seeing them grow
Pay money.
as high class
Right.
models,
Yeah.
high class fashion models.
Wow.
Which is crazy, but and then just adding more, and the agency just kept growing and growing. So and WMW became my baby. It's 5 different wings to it, and it's fun, man.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Long
Seemed
journey.
like a lot of fun.
Right. That's what's up.
Too much fun,
Yeah.
especially
Right.
tonight.
So at what point you knew this is exactly what you wanted to do? At what point in your life did you knew, okay, this could be it right here?
I didn't at first when I got into this, I didn't think about monetizing it. I just thought about, I want to have some fun and be, really dope. But when I saw, it was kind of like, they say find the need and fill the need, right? Mm-hmm. So in finding the need, actually started with this young lady to my right with Bree. And,
all right. Right, big shout out.
How you doing, Bree?
Shout out to Bree.
What's up, Bree?
What's up, Bree?
So she, so her being kind of the catalyst, it was like, yo, I see people out here doing the management thing, doing, in a combination with the other modeling things I was doing, and they were doing it wrong. They would get girls in a position where they took advantage of them, or you got the classic sleazy photographers and stuff like that. So it was a matter of just kind of, wanting to create a safe space for them.
Okay.
And not only create a safe space, but one that they can grow in conducively and do something new. It's always about disrupting the industry. So I wanted to disrupt the modeling industry. Right. And I think we're doing that.
Interesting. Interesting.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, definitely. So I got to ask you a question now. What does WMW stand for? What does it stand
for? So WMW is crazy. So my last name, Wright. Montgomery was bred dough. Big shout out to him. And Wright, which is Jay Wright, which is no relation whatsoever. Jay is our chief design officer of artistry, which is one of the WMW brands. Mm-hmm. We have a couple of different brands under us. You'll see things going on and going through like Slay Academy. You'll see that and stuff like that we rep and so forth. As much as we can as affiliates, and we have WMW music, events, and management. So we'll do full service A&R suite services all the way to publishing as we're UMG company. So just kind of everything down to promotions. We got some big promotions coming up as well too. Some big things happening at the Trump, also the Willis Towers. So just a lot. We're capitalizing and gripping on the Chicago model industry, and we're from New York too. So.
Shout out to you, brother. I got to give you some applause right there, brother. You just had said a whole mouthful over there. A lot of stuff is going down.
Yeah.
All the down for the models, the music, films, marketing, event. You got a lot of stuff going on.
No sleep, man.
No sleep. I see it.
There it is.
You can.
There it is.
You can. You want to do it now?
So.
We gonna wait.
What's up, Dubbo? Go ahead, Dubbo. Go on, Dubbo.
This side of the table a little bit, We
go ahead, Dubbo.
On this side of the table. But yeah, I just wanted to ask, as far as the fashion goes, how did that kind of implement until, it was the modeling and then the fashion came. You got like an octopus. You got like many arms into like everything.
Oh, octopus.
So it started with the runway, right?
Okay.
And it's I think for me, I like to see a model that has a complete portfolio, that has a complete entourage of things she can do. She has a complete suite of things. So when you see a lot of models, they'll do fashion shows and they just work. They're doing it for free with no intent. They'll shoot shoots all the time with no intent. It just goes on where it's like, oh yeah, I was in a fashion show. Oh yeah, I took some pictures. It's
right,
cool. I'm gonna keep shooting it. And I'm gonna pay a photographer. I'm gonna collab with them, and they never get their pictures and a bunch of other stuff. So for me, it was like putting everything together and doing it in a way that's conducive. So I always say, shoot with the purpose, walk with the purpose, model with the purpose. Okay. So nothing is free. Right. So people say all the time, like, yo, you charging now? Like, no, but that's why I tell them, no. Yeah, nothing's free over here. So, but it has that air of respect, because if we don't command the respect, the Chicago fashion industry doesn't get the respect that it deserves.
Right.
So, that's part of the disruption that we want to do. Big shout out to the photographers that I work with. Blake Martin, love you to death. That's my brother. He just did a fashion show for celebrating the life of Jeffrey Llewellyn just this weekend. So big up to him, Jeffrey Forever, man. The Pray Fashion Show, which they all showed out. They were all in all white. They showed out.
The ladies showed out, huh?
And we did a little all white thing, but and we sponsored that. WMW sponsored that. But man, it's like, we want to really disrupt it and do it the right way, so that we get the respect when Chicago Fashion Week means something.
Right. Okay.
And our other brands too, big shout out to Artistry, which you can see on our website, WMW ENT as well too. We were selected for Paris Fashion Week, so we're all working towards that. I'm going to take all the girls to Fashion Week in Paris next year, so that they'll all be, modeling artistry clothes on a Paris runway. That we put a lot of money into.
That's big things popping right there.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. So the clothing line's doing this thing, and that's the design of the swimsuits they have on today. Wright, Chief Design Officer for WMW.
Okay, money getting all of that.
Yeah, and then also too, I don't know where he went, but we have WMW Music as well too. Okay. So we do different management services. I would let Ray talk about it, but Ray was here somewhere, but he ran out. But but yeah, that's some real big things coming with that.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
We got a time turner right here.
There you
Time
go.
turner. She just couldn't wait.
Rated.
The ultimate
Rated
time
on
turner.
These guys here, they can't chew gum and do their thing either. Man, come on now, rated.
Man, all this distraction over here, earrings
get it
over
together,
here,
get it
all this
together.
online over here.
It's
Got the perfume smelling all over here.
all over there.
Right. So, do you deal with various ages as far as modeling? Do you deal with the little kids, or just a certain age group that you deal with?
No, so actually, I have a dog that's a client.
A who?
A dog.
Ruff.
Model dog.
JoJo. He's a client. He is a top earning model, like from here to New York and stuff like that. So
What kind of dog is
What kind
it?
of French poodle?
So he's like all
Pit
white.
bull?
I forget what his looks like. I wish, but
He's
it's
just a dog.
He's exotic.
It's just a
He's
dog.
exotic dog. So,
All right.
But
That's
yeah.
what's
So I'm in New York. I booked JoJo out. So it's crazy how many different things that we get, but it just kept rolling and rolling and rolling. Like, people hit us all the time. Like, yo, how can I model? How can I be involved? How can I be a part of your team? It's funny, they don't say, yo, how can I be a part of the agency? They're like, how can I be a part of your team?
Right.
And I'm like, I try to do them nice, Like you'll see on the girls, they're solid gold WMW chains. Those chains wasn't cheap. Someone asked me, could they take a shower with it? I was like, what the F?
Right.
I'm like, what, you just take a shower with it?
Yeah, shower
Come
with
out
it.
wallet, take a shower with it? Like,
Wow.
Kyla.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are your chains too on there.
Yeah.
Those are $1,000 chains each.
Well, it's just good to hear
okay.
you give everybody good opportunities, including the dogs.
Yeah,
Including
the
the
dogs
Including
and
the
kids too. So Artistry, we have a whole kids division, which we just posted something today, which is insane. These are custom-made clothes that will rival your Louis Vuittons, your Burberrys, anything that are for the kids.
Right.
So we gotta send the kids
Shout
your
out
way.
to
Then we got a
Jay.
couple kids we need to send your way.
Shout out to Ruff.
Rough.
You see some of the furs. If you see the kids' furs, look at Artistry on Instagram. Look at the furs that Jay's made for the kids. I mean, it's like the fur is like this big. It's like a foot long and a foot wide. It's a full fur.
Right.
Custom made.
Yeah.
So we definitely got to ask about your career in banking now. 20 years in the banking industry now, coming over. Now, how was that like in the banking industry? Like, just like you say, money, you say banking and models go together. So, like, what is like you was in banking and then it was like, okay, let me go ahead and
She
get in
there
this
right
lane.
there. It go together.
Right.
Well, you know what? It's funny because a lot of opportunity lied there. There was a lot of opportunity to get into
Because like
rooms.
what bank that you was with? Like you was the main, like over the...
No, I've been with a lot of banks.
Okay.
Most recently, big up to the one I'm at now, Wintrust.
Okay.
Formerly North Bank, the ones that I run downtown. But it's just crazy. It's just so much fun. And when you're with good people, and they're good, very rarely can you set in this industry that really usually ostracizes people of color. But that's not the case where, we're at. So, and that was what really appealed to me. So it was like, they were like, yo, come on here. And I left somewhere I never thought I would leave, and came there. So big love, much love out to them. But it's been a long journey. I've seen the good, I've seen the bad. I always say a lot of times, so until I worked for like this one particular bank, I didn't know I was black. Because I grew up on the north side.
So you know he's
So
black.
let me explain that.
Okay.
Like, when I say that, bro, I literally was like kind of the Obama type person, right? So it's like, yo, I don't see black, I don't see white, I'll date a white woman, I'll date a black woman.
You don't see color, huh?
I don't see color.
Right.
My neighborhood was a melting pot on the north side. So, you know, we was all poor. We were poor white, poor Asian, poor Hispanics, poor
Right.
black. We was just poor.
Right.
You know, it made no difference.
Struggle together.
We struggle together. We was all borrowing sugar and flour from each other, right?
Right.
So you know, y'all remember them making Kool-Aid and sharing it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So we was all doing that. So now, then when I got to this particular bank, you know, I try to talk shit about them as much as I can always, but I ain't gonna do them in today. But when I got there, this is like, 10 years ago, they made it a point every day to let me know I was a nigga. They almost was like, hey, excuse me, Alan, did you remember? Yeah, you're still black. You're still black. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you're still different.
Right.
No, not that you have more education and you're smarter than all of us and you have better sales. You're just still black. All right. This is what I remind you. Like, you know, like, and that's crazy because this industry will do that.
Right.
You know, this industry will literally do that in
Got that
finance.
subtle racism and stuff like that. That's what it is.
Yeah, and sometimes it's overt. They will
Yeah.
overt. And so that made me want to work even harder.
I was just
and
gonna
I worked
ask
even
that.
harder. Yeah,
You had to
I worked
work
hard.
double, you know, just to prove.
Yeah.
So
Like-
what part of banking was you in?
Retail, man. I'll tell you, I've done it all through my career, whether it was mortgage lending, back with WAMU and this and that. And that's actually what made me want to get into banking. You know, I saw the guys when I was a kid coming up, like at the Home Loan Center over on Ashland University, that was like, you know, they had these cars. It was kind of like a pursuit of happiness moment. You remember when he asked him, said, what do you do, sir? You know what I mean?
Right,
I saw
right.
these Porsches and stuff. I was like, yo, what do you guys do? Like home loan? So then when the retail came to Chicago back in 2002, where I had just graduated college or whatever, I was like, yo, put me on, you know?
Right.
Show me what this is. Then like 2 weeks later, I was running that area. So like 6 months later, I was running the whole area, and I had the luxury cars and stuff like that. I had the Porsche and things like that. So it was just an instant incline in life. So I have to, you know, thank banking for that. You know, it was grand opening, grand closing with them too, but you know, it still, you know, was something I was like, yo, this is wow. Like I can do this. Like I'm good at this. Like oh, these numbers they work. Like it all makes sense. So
that was part of the motivation.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the banking stage. Yeah.
oh yeah.
The cars.
It was the cars. It was where we're at now.
Yeah, okay.
So it was getting where we at now.
Oh, there we go. So after you got the cars and everything, then you start to get the business going.
You don't get wealthy working for nobody.
Well, exactly.
So, you know, and my family always was entrepreneur, you know, from Order Carry Construction in Ohio, which is the largest Ohio-based construction company, to now, you know, it's just like, yo, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it the best.
Right.
So, you know, and it was a place, WMW was a place for me to put all of that stuff together. So with the film, so I was executive producing because I was on the board for the Bernie Mac Foundation for a long, long time, right? Mm-hmm. So for doing that, and I just ended that like December. Much love to Rhonda, you know, love her, my sister. So doing that, we did a fashion show too back in October. So I kind of like got a philanthropy thing going with the fashion shows, right?
Okay.
But anyways, so, you know, we're seeing that and being there. So I got connected with my publicist at the time, Denise Jordan Walker, who connected me with Nicole Bowers-Wallace and things that they were doing. And we got the rights to do the Emmett Till movie.
Okay.
So, you know, so that was
Emmett Till
something
movie.
so that was something that's, you know, they're working on, and, you know, everybody started jumping on
That's
to it.
great.
You know?
That's great.
Now
Yes,
John
yes.
Legend's company is, you know, getting involved with the Birdie story. So I was going to executive produce on that. So just a lot, man. Just a whole lot going on. So, but this is a hub for me now to, you know, have WMW Film. So I put my executive producing and stuff into there. Then to have Ray over here, you know, Mr. Ray, big shout out to, you know.
Shout out to you, brother, over there.
What's going on, man? Give a play round of
On the
applause
stoop.
out there.
Got you. On the stoop.
WMW music, and I mean, this guy just does it all from, you know, getting features for Josh Cade to having Andre booked out and things like that. It's all WMW family and stuff, and we just love it, you know.
All right.
You know.
Okay, cool.
That's what's up.
Right. So yeah, so you know, so I had to, you know, have him like, yo, you gotta come to us up. So and he does an amazing job at that, you know, because I realize I can't do it all. So and events just, you know, keep going.
Definitely.
Man, okay, that's what's up. I got a question about your fashion shows. Who helped you choreograph your fashion shows?
So my choreographer, the only choreographer that I work with is Slay Master Bree, the proprietor of the Slay Academy. I love her to death. That's my baby. She absolutely, no one does it better than her, from being in Vogue millions of times to being on billboards right now in New York City in Times Square. You know, we're staying there at the Trump or whatever. We can see, you know, her billboards and things. So, you know, big shout out to her. You know, Chicago fashion family. She's Miss Bikini USA 2018, 2019. I can talk about her all day long, but she's the choreographer that just knocks it all out. You know, she comes in, and you know, they see the teacher side of her, the nurturing side of her, right. but no one's really seen the cut those. I think Jasmine, maybe you seen her cut those sides, right? She's probably cut you too. I think. You know, she'll cut you. She'll be like, "Oh, you right now?" She's like, "Oh, baby, I love you," and light it. Let me get my crystals. But at the other time, she'll be like, "Yo, you 2 minutes late. You out." You know, so.
So are you the last voice after they do the show? They practice. Are you the final?
Yeah, I do that, but I don't like to usurp their decisions.
The CEO right here, man.
I don't like to usurp their decisions because I want to empower people.
But if you don't see something right, then you will.
Yeah, I'm like, yo.
You seen them up here now, girls. Go back down there and do that again.
Yeah,
Chop, chop.
I'm a stickler. Yeah, I'm a stickler. And you know, the runway show game has changed so much because of the pandemic. So now you see like shows that will be live, like for Versace and things like that. They're all like these productions. Like they're productions that are done in studio where they have them walking 10 different ways and they're just burning a hole in the runway. I mean, it's becoming so different, but eventually we'll get back to the live things. I think Miami Swim Week was really good. We wanted to have our swimsuits ready for that, so we did. We had a couple down there as well too. Big shout out to Leela Nicole down there in Miami, my sister. You know, it's just crazy. You know, this industry just everyone supports everybody.
Damn, that's what's up. And also, you want to get back on the topic. You was talking about you was part of the Bernie Mac Foundation.
Yeah.
Great comedian, genius right there. Man. You know, Chicago's on right there. Bernie Mac right there. Definitely, I get support all the time. Here, the Mac man right there. The Mac man right there. So how was that being on the foundation? Like, you know, working with was working with family? Like, who was on the board? Like family. So our CEO was Rhonda McCullough. Yeah. You know, and obviously love Janice. She wasn't on the board anymore, but kind of adjacent. You know, she had her time like I had my time. You know, and she went on her way with the two, his daughter. But you know, it was great to, you know, I brought some really innovative ideas to them. I created the purple carpet. Which we haven't been able to do. They have been able to do for the last 2 years due to you know, COVID and everything. Because sarcoidosis actually, it's an inflammatory disease that affects the lungs primarily, but it can affect any part of you. You know, it doesn't have any particular symptoms or anything, but it's just deadly. You know, when doctors cringe when they talk about it, because sarcoidosis doesn't have a specific, you know, path to it. Like, it's like, oh, my foot's itching. Oh, I got sarcoidosis. Like, nah. Like, your whole body may be aching. Your eyes may be messed up. You don't know what it is because of the way it attacks your, you know, your system. Right. So you can't diagnose it. So usually by the time that a doctor has gotten to diagnosing sarcoidosis, that means that I've thrown the book at it. I've thrown everything at it. I've said it's glaucoma. I've said it's, you know, hardening of the lungs. I've said it's, I threw everything at it, but nothing stuck. So it's like, damn, it's sarcoidosis. And usually that's the way that it goes. Like, people are commonly misdiagnosed. So, you know, so that's why it was important with the work that we did there. But, you know, but they're doing great now. And, you know, I love them. Big shout out to my sisters over there. And, you know, they can do some even bigger things, you know. Great. Shout out to all of them. Shout out to the Bernie Mac Foundation and everyone over there. Definitely. Great work you did.
This will be 13 years since he's been
13?
gone. Yeah, it'll be 13 years next month. So, you know,
the game definitely missing.
Yeah, man.
That comedy game,
that's all my family. You know, I love them.
Oh, that's what's
Can't nobody do it like him now. I ain't scared of you, mother.
Kick it.
And the house, I gotta tell you, the house is crazy too, man. The house is absolutely bananas. Like, all this stuff, like, still is, you know, down there. You know, so like down to the movie room, we've got the real did to the floor, to everything, to, you know, the old school sound system that still thumps. You know, it still is his home out there. So.
That's what's up. So, you have any other foundations that you work with or deal with?
Absolutely. One of them that I gotta, you know, give a big up to, which I'm sure y'all will be seeing more of, is the Troy Foundation. which is coming up, showing people how to DJ, teaching kids in schools how to DJ and how to really understand the mix board, what they're doing, That's something that we're really working on. Then also, too, I deal with the Northside Housing and Supportive Services, which is a men's shelter. We house 72 male residents that are displaced and, try to get back, into this world.
Yeah.
In the way that they can, So that's my heart. Also, too, definitely on the board of directors for the Nigeria Global Chamber of Commerce. We're trying to do something unique in that space, to bring Black and Nigerian folks together. I'm not Nigerian, so I just look Yoruba, but I don't know nothing about what they be saying.
You could be a little Nigerian now.
Yeah, I be like, I can't even make fun of the accents. Like that's a mess. But with Ola, the squad over there, so it's just about Black unity at the end of the day. That's what it really boils down to. And then more so, I'm also the chairman of one of the most powerful chambers in the city, which is the Greater River North Business Association. So we just did an event last night at the Trump Hotel, and it was just packed, sold out.
I don't remember getting an invitation. Did y'all remember getting an invitation?
We got the next one. We got the next one right now. We got the next one.
Y'all got the next one. It's like my photographer says, we keep going higher and higher and higher each time. So, so that's a big thing. River North is one of the most bustling areas of the city, tourist-wise, and also with the restaurants that we have there. And, a lot of people trying to come back and get back into the swing of things post-COVID. Yeah. So, if you out to eat, go down there, man. Y'all come down to River North to see us, man. Yeah. That's my neighborhood. And,
that's what's up.
So you also on the board of directors for the Boys and Girls Club. Like, how did that
I was years ago. Yeah.
Okay.
I was, and that was really, really a great time. But you know what? Money started to kind of be funny with things, Okay. It's a great thing when you're a national organization, but, I was at the Lathrop, actually, the Lathrop Boys and Girls Club, which is still there now. It kind of got resurgence with it. Okay. So, I'm definitely always still a big financial supporter of them. So, anything that I can do, I'm always there for that. So, but they're just always doing something amazing, Right. That's a group I can definitely stand by. And I know for me as a kid, coming up in the Boys and Girls Club, they gave me scholarships to college, things like that. So when I was on the board, we got to decide who got those, and near and dear to my heart. So always.
You don't hear a lot about the Boys and Girls Club too much.
Yeah, because and you know why? It's because the neighborhoods that they serve have been torn down.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of those neighborhoods have been dismantled.
Right.
So it begs a bigger question about gentrification, and don't even get me started on that, because that's why we don't hear about that, and not just even here.
Right.
Those neighborhoods, they came and took those neighborhoods back.
Right.
So the kids that go to the Boys and Girls Club now, like, I still stay in the neighborhood where I grew up in, so I'm still there. I'm still there in Lakeview, right? When it was bad Lakeview, I was there as a poor kid. Now I'm there as a rich kid, with my kids there where they, go to schools that have better.
Seen the good and the bad.
Yeah, I've seen the good and the bad. So, but I've been true. I never left, right? Definitely. So now it's different. So different.
Wow.
We got to get back on when you talked about, like, you was over the shelter, man shelter, the house in 75. Yeah. Man, that's something people don't talk about, that homelessness with man and everything. They don't talk about that.
Yeah, and a big part of that is that, people don't realize that a lot of people that are displaced or homeless have mental health issues. And especially, we at least we're starting to have a conversation now about in the Black communities that, we need to focus on our mental health. We all need a little help, with mental health, but a lot of the guys are, just out of prison. They're trying to, find themselves. They don't have anybody. It just really is something that we make a difference in. And the way that people give to us during COVID, and I got to just say this, during COVID, everything was just messed up. We couldn't have, the restrictions said we could have 72 people in there.
Right.
So we had to partner with other organizations to find places for them and, work towards that. So it just was a whole lot, man. But we got through, and we're back in full swing, We can always use some more cots, some more things. Check us out at northsidehousing.org. We just get back into swing of things that aren't just virtual fundraisers, because everything's just a virtual fundraiser you had to do. And,
exactly.
But let me tell you, people came out and gave. I mean, they gave with, like, more than ever during the pandemic. And, to the point where we were like, whoa. Like, you know, it put us in a place where we could do a lot more to service people and to service the community.
Yeah.
You know, and our residents don't just come from the north side. It's just where we're at. But, you know, they come from all over, and there's a large process that they have to go through. But it's just good to be doing something in the neighborhood. You know, I always do the board refreshments with the residents. So I'm different than some board members that, you know, organizations. I dig my hands in. I like to go there. I'll go to the shelter. I'll bring clothes and things like that. We just recently, when Jeffrey passed away, we're talking about we did the fashion show for, or Blake did the fashion show for. Blake and his family and Jeff's family donated all of his clothes, which this guy had all designer clothes. He donated like 20 bags of clothing, and we took that all to the Northside Housing shelter, right? All to our shelter on Ravenswood. And the residents looked like the first day when I dropped the bags off, Kayla and I dropped the bags off, and we were like, yo, you know, people were like, okay, thanks, and it helped us out, the residents. But then the next time when I came with more bags, like a week later, like they were looking like, they just stopped me. They were like, there was some really nice stuff. And they were like, that was some really nice stuff in there. And I'm talking about Louis Vuitton boots. I'm talking about stuff like I could have sold.
And it ain't got to be all beat up clothes now, like Goodwill clothes.
No.
Salvation Army.
Yeah,
real outfits going on.
Yeah, Jeff was a designer, not to mention his own clothes he designed, but also a fashionista. You know, I mean, he just had a bunch of, from MCM to, you know, everything to probably Gucci boots in the bag and stuff like that.
Right.
So now you got all these people who, one of the things we try to do at Northside Housing is give our residents a sense of pride. Because when they have a sense of pride, when they can walk out, like you wouldn't know that they're homeless. Because people talk so much crap, you know, and have an ideal about what a homeless person looks like. So we want to make them know that they feel good about themselves. Like one time I walked into the boards of refreshments with the board, where all the residents kind of be with the board of directors.
Right.
Man, let me tell you, dudes were coming in suits and all kind of stuff, and I was just like, I thought they were on the board too. Like maybe there was a sub board that I didn't know about or something. And it was like, you know, it was like, no, these are the residents that have been there for 3 months, 4 months, but they were able to have a pride about themselves because, you know, the clothes that were donated because the community comes together. Right, and that's just part of Jeff's legacy. Like I said, Jeff forever. You know, that he was able to do that, and that was something that we had never had happen at Northside Housing.
Okay, that's pretty good because I mean I know that's very important because I actually feed the homeless like twice a month. You know, the St. James Cathedral.
Okay,
you know.
Very familiar with the PADS program and everything. Now I'm very familiar. Yeah.
So you know, I actually, you know, I'm actually employed there as well. So you know, I do a lot. You know, I outreach with them, and it's real important because I mean a lot of those people. Very smart, you know. They just, you know, just had a bad go around, you know, and not giving a second chance is kind of like, you know. So you giving back and giving these people, you know, places to be and feel like home, man. That's great. That's great.
Yeah, the best gift you could give someone that's homeless, I think, is respect. Because if you give them that basic, decent human respect, everything else starts to fall in place.
That's the thing. People just look over them.
Yeah.
Or look down on them. You know, this person's this and that, or they deserve this because of so forth, you know. But people don't realize, you know, we're all one mortgage payment away from being homeless, right?
And I
you know,
use that
we're all
too.
one illness away from being homeless.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And I always say I'm 2 paychecks away.
2 paychecks.
So don't
one
look
divorce,
at me like, you know. Yeah.
Divorce.
Yeah. So that's really good. That's really good.
That's a good thing. Mr. Terrific, let me get this straight. Modeling, music, film, marketing,
yes,
management,
yes,
artistry,
yes.
What is the most difficult one to handle? I can read this back over again. I don't know if you
read it back.
Run it back
again. Modeling, music, film, marketing, management, artistry. What is your most difficult?
Okay, so I love them all. That's why I do it, because we talk about passion, right? So I love them all. So I talk about passion. Each one of those has a passion that is a part of me. Whether it's down to the fashion, whether it's, you know, being in the films or whatever that, you know, being able to put artists in a place, to also probably the events, the marketing sometimes, because I like to say, hey, I have a plan for you. And
man,
this is what we're going to do.
Going on?
I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on.
K-Money. We hate you, K-Money.
like, what the hell
Hey,
is
watch
going
them drinks
on,
over there
man?
too. Watch them
They done
drinks
bought
over
the
there.
drinks.
Yeah, we watch them drinks over there. There's a lot of cheeks over there.
Those are the new girls, by the way. I want you to know
New
those are the
girls
new
over
girls.
there.
Okay.
Look at these good. Turned out our sweet
I
hourglass
don't know
over
what
here.
Ain't
Yeah,
tell
I
me
don't
what's
know
the
we
what
got
bun
a
section.
family-oriented
Y'all
show
ain't
over
tell me
here.
this was the
Hold on,
bun section.
I thought y'all was the bomb section over
This
here.
was the bun section over
I
here.
thought y'all was the bomb section over here.
Yeah, what this?
So,
Okay. Now what we was talking about? Okay, Big Bird, right? What we was talking about?
yeah,
I'm just lost complete focus of what was going on.
The hardest thing. The hardest thing. Which one? The hardest
So
one?
yeah, so like I was saying with management,
I need what
like
they drink.
when I do marketing, I like to take over. Hey, y'all, chill out.
I need what they drinking back. This is everyday thing.
So like, yeah, it is sadly. but what I was saying was, I really find like the marketing to be the hardest at times because I want to come in and say, yo, this is how you do your marketing, but this is why, and this is what you get. So when I tell people that, like sometimes, or when I'm doing events, if we do everything from weddings, man, to to your $100,000 budget event. I've had $300,000 budget events. So when we look at that, I'm just like, I have a vision usually. When I take a job on, I have a vision. So when I have that vision, it's like, I'm trying to bring that vision to life to get that customer the most maximum return for their dollars.
Right.
I'm not the guy who tries to bleed your budget to make a fee or whatever. I'm the guy that comes in and says, we can do this event, we can hold this gala, we can do this whatever, we can have this boat party or whatever, we can have it in a way that you can do most affordably. Because that's what I did at the Bernie Mac Foundation. I found ways to make money out of nobody because people didn't notice. So we didn't have any money at the Bernie Mac Foundation. Let me just say that. Okay. We had a big name, but a little budget.
So what do you all
So
start?
I made the money, and now they have a big budget.
The budget is
So I try to
everything.
do that
Budget
with
is
my clients.
everything.
Budget is everything, right. So I try to do that with my clients. So I try to show them how to take a $2,000 event and make it look like a $30,000 event. If you give me $30,000, it's gonna look like $1 million. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I try to do with that. So we got a big thing that we're working on that's gonna be coming out with Savage Edition. We're working on some stuff down in Trump and so forth. So it's gonna be some different things. You'll see some events coming up soon. But that we're doing. But yeah.
I see some events going on over here. Coming up soon. How soon? Nah.
They don't know they're on the D team now.
Uh-oh.
Drop it down to the
A team.
They don't know. All they ask you was.
That'll like the B plus team right there.
Now.
They on the D
Plus
team
team.
now.
Nah, the pin pan is strong guy over here now.
Gotta keep the hands strong, yo. I be like,
Where the baby powder at? Where the baby powder at? Where the baby powder at?
like I think they like that. I think they actually like that right now. They like that.
that. Now this is the more mellow side over here.
Yeah.
I see the turnover side
They
over there.
like up they sleeve over there.
that over there.
They like
They like
I ain't
that. They lit it too.
We chilling over here.
Chilling over there. I see.
What's
They
up?
understand.
All right now. We're gonna get to y'all in a minute. We're gonna get to y'all. One
we
second.
gonna let y'all get
That's a
lit.
preview of the ladies
We're gonna
over
let y'all
there.
get lit in a second.
Wow.
We're gonna let y'all get lit in 1 second. We ain't gonna let them have all.
So like I want to talk about the film side, man, like with Emmett Till and everything. Like you brought that up, like on that side, like man, what about the film section? Like how was
So
that?
it's funny because like when the opportunity got brought to me about it, there was like, we want to fundraise. So that's executive producer's role, right? They were like, we know you're good at this, Alan, we saw what you did with the Bernie Mac Foundation, so we want you to do that with us, right? So with Nicole Bowers-Wallace and with Denise, we were like, okay, we're gonna do this. So I became the director of investments for MikoTheGoddess Films for a while, just kind of on the side, There I keep my executive producing credit, but I don't focus on that anymore, so that's not there. And we started working it. We had a great storyline written, it's just been, called Bo, and it's just crazy down to the scenes, to the cinematography that we're going to be doing once it starts shooting. This is just, just an amazing project.
Definitely. So it's like it's life and death. So it's the full going on
Full
from
film.
full on film and everything like that.
And when y'all see the music track, let me just say, when you see the music track, and what billionaire Chicago artists and things like that. Just hold tight.
Oh wow!
Right,
Wow.
definitely. That project gonna be amazing. I know it's gonna be amazing once it get finished. I definitely know it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah,
Well, we can do
definitely.
some B-rolls in there. You know, I did a little acting
Oh
myself.
yeah,
You know, Dub Booty did a little
there's
acting.
a big
you know
church
what I'm
scene
saying?
that
You
we
know,
gonna
to do
need.
the- No, you can take us out to church straight.
Film
You know, we
between
do something
Chicago
else, you know.
and Mississippi. So
Yeah, you gotta throw us in
Lord.
there somewhere. Let us walk past or something like that.
we
Do
got
something like catch.
Yes, boss.
Yeah,
Yes, boss.
Just let us walk past. Let us hold the guns. You know what I'm saying? Some gonna let us slap somebody. You know,
this is gonna be like just
put on some-
run.
Yeah,
Just run, yeah.
just a quick second. That's it. That's it.
Quick second.
Yeah.
Quick second.
Speaking of quick second.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
This is my everyday, y'all.
OD team.
Oh,
OD
my
team.
goodness.
This is my
They
everyday.
trying to move on up now. Power up.
This is my everyday.
Y'all trying
This is
to
every day.
focus.
Well, you guys did
I
say
don't
you
know.
gonna get lit.
I don't know if y'all got to see. I don't know if y'all got to see our Flavors of Intimacy shoot that we did this Saturday.
Flavor.
I seen a preview of it. I seen a
yeah,
preview. I seen a
so-
preview of it. I was on that.
So
Yeah.
Flavors
How
of
was that?
Intimacy for Laddie Pop Chicago. Big up to her, to Laddie, Biladi, and my sister too, Vita Vision Lashes. They did a crossover event. So my sister was like, "Yo, I need you to shoot this." I'm like, "Shit, how much y'all paying?" Like, that's always my first
That's
word,
for
right?
free, yeah.
Like, how much
That's
y'all
what's up.
paying? So they took care of the girls, and we shot it, and it was hot. Then we got some extra flavor too. We had Big Fredo, King Fredo. Definitely follow him.
Oh, okay.
King Fredo _1.
Okay.
You know, Fredo, one of the biggest male models like, out there right now. He came through his shot. You can see it on the WMW Instagram. So he shot a few pics with us. And Blake too for putting that together. So shout out to Blake Martin again. That's our resident. That's the king of Chicago fashion. So I got to give him his love and his props and give him his roses.
Okay. Hey, it's starting to get lit on this side. a
Hey,
little
now,
bit,
they
man.
can say that shit. I ain't saying that. Whoever that is.
Yeah.
Ain't saying that.
Shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? So, now as far as the fashion, who else do you work with? Do you work with other fashion people that's in fashion?
Oh, absolutely. So like we'll shoot for any brand. So
Okay.
we shot for Suburban Night. We shot for AfroCon. We're doing an event 8/15 at the Lions Den for AfroCon. You know,
Okay.
WMW. We do a lot of events. Events are what make the money for us. So
Right,
you know,
okay.
for my corporate structure, events make most of our revenue that funds them shaking their asses.
Let me talk.
But no.
Cause
But,
you see this face.
But then so
When she come back, she getting a spanking. When she come
I'll
back.
get to that. But events make the money.
Well,
Tell him once.
yeah.
Just tell you once.
So it's a lot, man. But we definitely will shoot with anybody. Again, Flavors Intimacy is a
Not
clothing line.
everybody.
Not yet.
Everybody.
Yeah, I'm talking about as far as clothing lines.
Okay.
So it's like if you got the big enough budget and you want to do it, like we're gonna make it hot. From aerial video shots to whatever it has to do to get the job done. Once we have the creative vision for it, whether it be my team, big shout out to Trey, shout out to Ace, that's my in-house photographers. Those are the crew. Those guys make it happen. Big shout out to Ace. I want to say this. Big shout out to Ace for all of those lovely, smutty, sexy ideas when you want girls naked, covered in mud and things like that.
Oh,
Big
wow.
shout out to
Oh,
you,
wow.
Ace,
Oh,
because
wow.
you are the master of smut. And I just want to say that
Smut.
on record.
Smut.
Now we can get that on our OL side. Now we got the OL
Ace,
side. We
Obey
can do that now
Ace.
over there.
You can follow him on Instagram
Check that
at
out.
Obey_Ace. He is the smut king of Chicago.
Oh, Smut King.
No, I'm giving him hell. Actually, he's a dope ass photographer, but I'm giving him hell because he always tells me he stays on my butt. He's like, all right, Alan, we haven't shot high fashion in like 2 weeks. All right, we can't shoot nothing half naked for the next 3 weeks. We got to shoot all high fashion. So and I
Right.
told Bree, I'm gonna tell you about that, right?
Hey, what?
So
You was there, Bree?
yeah, so we gotta like to shoot high fashion.
Okay.
so
How
that's
was
my
it?
thing.
How was it? You tell me. How was it? Let me, tell me about it.
It was everything.
We gonna get Bree. We gonna get Bree in a minute. We gonna get her in a minute
Yeah.
over there. We gonna get her in a minute. You gonna get her in a minute. You gonna get her in a minute. We gonna ask some questions in a minute.
I wanted to see if she was
We gonna ask her questions in a minute. We got him in a minute. We got him in a minute.
So I gotta just say, for Bree, right? big shout out. Like, she's the reason why I dove into the management side. Anyone that does creative directing like I do, right, we stay the hell away from management. The last thing you want to do is have to deal with people's personalities.
Yep.
Like, you just want to put the show together, do it, and get done with it. Just get out the way. You don't want to deal with that, right? Because it always leads to trouble. So that's why Blake's like, I would never do that. And girls have asked me to manage them. I was like, nah, da. Then when I launched the agency, they were like, what the fuck? No, wait, you launched this without me? You didn't bring me in there? I'm like, well, it's not the look. But Bree literally is the reason why I did the management side. Okay. Because, and I'll tell you why. And she knows, but I'll tell you why. Like, she was doing some dangerous shit.
Dangerous side over here. We're going to get her in a minute. We're going to get her in a minute. We're going to get you in a minute.
I love this girl to death, right? You know what I'm saying? So when I saw, I was like, yo, this is a space where I would, manage you to help you, because there's some smutty-ass managers out here. And unfortunately, she ran across some smutty-ass managers. Yeah. And you asked me out, I know, and I said yes. I told everyone no. But Bree had the magic sauce. And, and that started everything. And she was like, oh, well, here's Kyla. Oh, well, here's this. Yeah. And then so she kind of was that foundation. Yeah. So she was that foundation, So I always got to give her the shout out for that. And then to, grow it into what it is now. She's going to be doing some other things, WMW Royalty. She's going to be doing that, which is accessory line and so forth. So Big Bree's going to be the CEO of that. So she's going to be doing all that.
Big Bree in this motherfucker, yeah.
So, but she knows definitely that, she's my heart, my number one. And also, too, people always ask me, do I have a favorite model out of everybody, right?
No.
And I don't.
That's like kids and shit, man. You can't pick that. You can't pick that like that.
But then everybody says, oh. But then Bree will tell me, hold up. But then Bree will tell me, oh, well, Kyla's your favorite. Well, so-and-so's your favorite. Well, Jasmine's your favorite. Or, what I mean? So she gives me as much hell as the people on the outside.
Nobody your favorite.
But nobody's my favorite. I absolutely love them. And they all book well. They book out, and they're all someone's crush, Guys love them, So, but again, big shout out if you go to Jasmine's pajama party, you were blacklisted. So,
pajama party. Pajama jam.
I'm kidding. But big shout out to Jazz. We're actually throwing a party for her at Clutch on the 22nd, right, sweetie?
Yup.
On the 22nd. So come out. What is? Huh? No, I'm saying.
Y'all better come out to that motherfucker.
So Clutch, the 22nd, come out. The party gets started at what? 6 o'clock?
Too lit.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock?
Too lit.
8 o'clock. So come see your favorite WMW model there. She is going to be shutting down. This is our first birthday party we're doing. Yeah. And it's going to be absolutely crazy.
And we're going to have
where
the WMW and what day?
It's going to be too lit.
Clutch.
On Wednesday the 22nd, I believe it is. So next Wednesday.
Thursday.
Right? Next Thursday.
Which is my birthday.
So,
Get it right.
Thursday. Oh, it's your birthday.
It's my birthday.
So we're celebrating you too. You better be there. You better be there, man.
Wait,
you
whose
better be
birthday?
there.
Yeah, he coming up just a robe on.
My birthday. I'm coming in with nothing on with a robe on.
Oh, okay.
Let me tell you.
Okay.
Something on with a robe on.
Wait, so
That's
I
sleep.
I gotta talk about this a little bit. So we did this thing. I want to disrupt the industry, right? So I did this thing called model matching, and we kind of we do the film thing. So we shot it kind of like as a reality show. We also have a reality show too that we're piloting right now. We did the pilot, but we're shopping it right now with Buffalo 8, which is the Supreme Life of Vance. So look out for that. Big shout out to Xavier Vance. So you're gonna see that.
Shout out.
Crazy.
What is
our old Max from here, Max actually shot it. So it's crazy. Travels from California to here. We shot over 3 different states. Reality show. It's just crazy. When this drops, y'all gonna be like, whoa, Alan's on some serious shit.
So with the model matching.
But it was model matching. We shot this reality show style, but not crazy reality show style. The next one will be. This one wasn't too crazy. So
not no housewives.
So basically it was all the team with a model intensive for that day, right? For that week. Yeah. So we're from Friday to Sunday. We did an all-inclusive model intensive from pose classes to working out to what else we do? Runway to everything model to shoots. They shot
this
like
was in one day.
This is over the course of 3 days.
No,
but some of this stuff happened in one day. No, it was 3.
It was like 2 days.
But it felt like 2. It felt like 2.
Woke up at 6 a.m. for that workout.
So let me tell you. So day one, they get there, right? They get there, and it's just a party. I've got my chef there. Big shout out Chef Mouche, my personal chef.
We thought it was a party.
They think it's a party. And I sent them an itinerary. They didn't look, right? I'm like, it literally says in there, 6 a.m. workout. So
and nobody didn't believe it, because you was up till 5 a.m.
Yeah, but I wasn't. So look, so I'm old. I don't need to sleep, right? So like, I'm old, right, Jasmine?
Catnap
I'm old, right?
Keep it
So,
lit.
but look, so they get there, things like they get there. So they did Savage 50 shoot the first day, right? Oh, this is so lit. Savage 50, right?
Riri.
It was sexy.
I know
Totally
it was.
crazy, right?
It was on all of y'all. Any
So-
of y'all, it was sexy. I already know.
Oh, y'all gonna get to see the photos tonight too. Y'all get to see it.
Okay. We gonna see everything tonight.
But look, so they get there, they start doing their thing, whatever, and they have a party. They have the food there. I've got the long table. We got the mansion, right? Mansion in Naperville. And they go to a makeup class. That's the first thing. So big shout out Flawless Beauty by Nicole Richardson. She teaches them how to do makeup to the point where they did it. Like those that knew how to do their makeup didn't know nothing compared to this. She's a celebrity makeup stylist who does Bernie's wife Rhonda's makeup. So like when we go to New York or something, we travel or whatever, you know, she's doing it, right? Everybody knows Nicole, right, out of Naperville. You can stop it there, get her Flawless Beauty Bombs too, and unplug that. But she teaches them that. Then we have the dinner, and they get their chains. You see the chains they got on?
I see it. I see your side.
So
Okay.
Let them know who you belong to now.
yeah. Then they start shooting, and we're shooting behind the scenes footage and stuff like that. And so now I tell them like midnight. I'm like, yo, I need to go to sleep. Like they don't know Coach Yolanda from Fitness is coming in, right? So and they don't know she's gonna be there at 6 a.m. And I know Yolanda. Yolanda's gonna be like right there.
And she
So,
on it. She was on it. Yeah.
Bro, at 5:55. Mind you, I went to sleep at like 5 o'clock, and I told them, I was like, go to bed.
I went
so
to
I go to
sleep
the
at
kitchen
6
at
o'clock.
4 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, I come to the kitchen. They're down there eating the food from leftover from 7. I'm like, what model behavior is this? Y'all are eating, and
We
then you're
hungry.
eating food.
In the
We
middle
some
of the
hungry
night.
bitches.
And
Okay? Calm down.
they would eat and you know what? They would eat his desserts because they didn't eat them during dinner, right?
Oh wow.
They eat desserts. I'm like, okay, bet.
Oh, wow.
I know it was going to. I'm like, bet. 6 a.m. Here she comes. Come here. Like, all right, ladies, let's get out of here. They're like, no. They're out there in the grass, bugs flying everywhere, coming up out the grass in the morning because the
Jumping
sun's
jacks and
ready to go.
push-ups.
Jazz over there like.
Crazy. But crazy. So, and then from there, the day just kept, now they haven't slept, mind you. The day keeps rolling. So as soon as they get done with that, they have virtual pose class with Slave Master Bree. They got to eat, right? Barely. But then they got virtual pose class. Then after that, they got to shoot with Blake Martin. They shoot for a magazine, which we're doing this month, Bezel Magazine.
You know,
so
you know what's
they
up?
shoot that.
You know what's up? Shooting with a magazine. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they still look great.
We
no
do
sleep.
look great.
They look
We
great.
always
So-
look great. We always look great.
It's so
You feel
big
me?
up. And then, you know, they got to review some of the photos at night of, you know, in the theater room and things. So this is a really great time, but y'all will get to see it hopefully soon.
It was.
Okay.
But that's all I had to
it.
talk about. That.
Looking forward to
Model
it.
matching 2. Model matching 2. So look, model matching 2, we want to do it at Hampton. So, but look, I told them, I said,
They not
look,
ready.
What, I said, do y'all want to do model matching 2 at the Hamptons? And they was like, quiet, right? And they're like, quiet.
They not ready.
And then they were like, finally someone asked me, they said, I think Kyla says, she says, what's the Hamptons?
No, that was Don't do Kyla.
Who said that? No, it was no. That's Jazz. Jazz says, what's the Hamptons? Now y'all know, fellas, right? Y'all know what we're talking about, right? So he's like, so Jazz is like, what's the Hamptons? And I was like at that point, I was like, nah, never mind. Like, y'all just, we'll just do it like out here somewhere, you know. So we're doing the Burton Mansion. We're gonna do that. So it's gonna be crazy, a little bit different. It's gonna be a competition for your WMW chain now. You know.
Oh, you gotta earn your chain like money in the bank.
You gotta earn it.
Climb the ladder.
We're gonna start the night off with 5 chains and 20 models.
Oh,
We're gonna start the night off with 5 chains available and 20 models.
This is exclusive now. This is exclusive now. You
Yeah,
ain't heard it nowhere else.
Heard it
On
nowhere
the
else.
time
You
is now
gotta
the
go through-
hourglass.
Time is
Dude,
now.
You're gonna go through a competition, you know, be it dodgeball while having a water hose shot at you. To a bunch of other things that are very reality
Water
sellers,
hose.
yeah.
Oh, water hose.
Water cannon.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
A water cannon.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
trying to
So-
make this a wet T-shirt contest?
Oh, it gets worse. Then there's dodgeball. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it gets worse.
tug of war.
So-
Can one of the
they
ladies
don't
come
earn
over
these
here and turn
chains.
this hourglass for us? Can one of the ladies
No,
turn the
thank you.
hourglass?
No,
Turn
thank
the
you.
hourglass. Turn the hourglass for us.
Thank you.
Kyla,
You
come
had
on.
your chains over here. You had-
You know what? I did have my chance,
did, you
and I'm
did.
coming back with a bang. Yes.
Yeah, this
yes.
one got, you come with a bang now. All right now.
Yeah.
Camera now.
Yeah.
So, So yeah, Bottle
like
Batchet
that.
2,
Yeah.
it's gonna be absolutely crazy. And then we gotta get a guy some love too. So we're gonna do a male Bottle Batchet too. So
okay.
it's gonna be. I won't be there, but
You're one of the judges.
I'm gonna be there. Where I'm at? Where
I was
our
just giving
boss
director
at?
credit.
Where the boss at?
I'm gonna let Blake run that. I'm gonna
can
give
have
it
it.
to him.
No. We love Blake, but where the boss at?
supposed to get on.
Right.
Oh yeah,
but
so
we
look, let
all
me tell you what these
split
heifers
together.
did. Wait, let me tell you what these heifers
I
did.
like how she over there double holding the microphone and said she double holding the microphone over there.
Y'all all stuck together.
Literally, we have this 12-bedroom mansion. Okay, 12-bedroom mansion.
All right, listen to this.
They literally, night one, Friday night, they sleep in 2 bedrooms.
I was on the couch though.
She's on the couch and there are 2
Jazz
bedrooms.
was knocked the fuck out.
So now, wait, we get to night 2. Night 2, they're all in 1 bedroom. All of the bottles are in 1 bedroom. I said, you know what we gonna do? We gonna do bottle studio next time. Y'all done got me had to
Right.
get this big old mansion, and y'all all sleeping in 1 room. Yeah, there's footage for that.
Right.
But anyways,
11
this-
rooms
in 1
but They all
room.
sleeping in 1 bed.
One bed.
One man.
How big
One
was that
bed.
bed?
It wasn't big.
Uh-oh.
It
Y'all
wasn't
just wanted
big.
a slumber party? Or what was that?
Slumber party. We can have a slumber
Hey,
party.
don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Hey, don't
don't
worry
get
about
details.
it. Hey,
But-
don't
but-
worry about what we
But just know it was
doing.
lit.
Hey.
It was lit.
You letting the cat out the bag. Ain't nobody say nothing.
It was
We
lit.
ain't say
I
nothing.
don't know why he said that.
Lit tea.
Yeah. We gonna talk about that later in a minute.
I was drinking.
But I wasn't driving.
And big shout out to Rock, which they was their sponsor for the alcohol. For the
Yeah.
Yeah, so
With that
they
grape
all had
Ciroc,
bottles of
yeah.
grape Ciroc, and not to mention it was already summer.
Oh, that white grape.
watermelon.
That's
Yeah.
good. That white grape. Watermelon.
Yeah. And they were served. So yeah, they were integrated. So maybe that's how they ended up all in 1 bedroom. But I don't know. But there's some really dope pictures I got to show you. That's all.
Okay. And with them in the bedroom together was it?
Well,
We just love each other. That's all. We just love each other.
I see.
that breed.
I wasn't. Let me
11
just.
rooms left.
We
Let me
got
just
each other's
state this.
back.
He
That's
got
all
you.
it
He
is.
got you. Oh, you talking over there? He got
How
you.
many of y'all was it again?
Let
How
me
many
just
of y'all
make this
was it again?
disclaimer. I was the only person in the house other than them, but I was not allowed in the bedroom. They locked the door. They was in the bedroom.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be in the bedroom. They was
I
in
at
the
least got to
bedroom.
watch.
I had to come through the window.
I was in my
I had to
room.
come
There
through the
to be
window.
there.
Now they'll tell you about my room that had like
You
the
wasn't
lights
there
around
to,
it. Like
You got some
You
stuff going on in
wasn't
your
there to
room.
be in the bedroom.
I was
Calm
nowhere
down.
near you. I was nowhere near that
You
bedroom.
was nowhere near
Nowhere
that
near that
bedroom.
bedroom.
Calm down.
Thank you.
Yup.
Perfect gentleman,
All
always.
love.
So because
All
look, let me
It's
tell you what.
solidified. It's
Let me tell you,
solidified.
I get so much hate from this one shot. So we were all in robes. Everybody had robes right in their chains, right? I had a Versace robe, and we took these pictures on the couch. I always take a pic with the way we do a shot. And this picture got so much hate. Everybody was coming like, "Oh, you're at the bottles. How are you there alone?"
Sugar daddy.
I'm like, "Yo, I was nowhere near the bottles. I was not in the room with the house never. They're all respected. That's always my thing. You know what I
was
mean?
king
Like,
of the bunny
yeah.
house.
Oh Lord, see, and then everybody see, and then everybody
that's what
started
gets
giving
you
this
in
Hugh
trouble
Hefner
right
stuff.
there. Yeah.
See, that's what I was
Everybody
waiting on to
started
hear
giving
though. See, I was waiting on to
Everybody
hear
starts
though.
giving this Hugh Hefner like,
Yeah, you have to.
moniker.
Yeah, just
I'm like,
some
this
robe
isn't me.
on
I
and-
say Max Julian out here now. Max.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, yo, we're gonna launch a magazine. Like we're doing the bottle matching. Like I'm gonna just buy a matching for this and that. And then I was slowly looking like Ace and getting my photographer kicking smut, getting on my ass was like, yo, bro. He's like, you would do Hugh Hefner. Like, I'm like, no.
King,
I'm like,
sling
no.
your thing.
I'm like,
That's
no.
what
It
Sling
looked
your
like
thing.
it. It looked like it.
From
But
the
it wasn't.
outside of
I
it
just
would
want the
be
money.
it,
I just
but-
want the Hugh money. All I need is the Hugh money.
We all
'Cause-
wanted the money. Calm down.
'Cause let me tell you,
We
they
all-
crazy.
If it ain't about the
If
money,
y'all date them,
What?
if you're not dating them, they
Say it
crazy,
again.
bruh.
Say it
Don't they
again.
just cute, bruh? They all got.
Good energy.
We
about
all
it.
may be
We all got
cute,
good
but we're
energy.
also
They dangerous.
talented. We're also talented.
I can tell that.
Yes.
We're also
Well,
talented.
let's.
And low key, they're a gang too. I hope y'all. I don't know what
Gang,
they ride
yeah.
under, but they're a gang too.
They're a gang.
They're a gang.
Well, let's
Definitely.
meet the
I'm
gang.
with the
Let's
gang.
meet the gang.
Let's meet
Let's
the
go to
gang.
commercial right quick.
Let's
Then we
go
gonna
to
meet the
commercial,
gang.
then we gonna
Let's
meet
go to
the gang.
commercial right quick. We gonna meet the gang. Let's go to commercial right quick.
You're now tuned in to the Hourglass Podcast. Let's go! The show that puts a twist on the 5 W's. Yeah. B-Lo, Rated R, and Taboo. Bringing you current events, business promotions.
Every time you see me, you see money.
Sports, laughter, and our main question for the last W. Now, let's get in tune.
Hey, this your boy B-Lo back at it now with the Hourglass Podcast. The time is now. Here we go. Rated R Taboo.
Rated R back up in here.
And now we over here with the beautiful ladies of WMW Entertainment right here. All right, the main attractions over here.
You want to introduce yourself? You want to introduce yourself and let everybody know
introduce yourself. Let me start on the right. We're going to go on clockwise motion, go on the right.
I got it. Yeah. You feel me? My name, they love Bree, but they call me Breonna Wilson in the streets. Yeah.
All right, now, yo.
Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Kyla, Big Kyla, never the little one. You know what the fuck going on?
All right, now what the fuck going on? Big Kyla over there.
Period.
Yo. We got Roxy in the building. It's Princess Rox 1234. Follow it on Instagram. You know what to do. We got MILF Gang in the building.
MILF Gang, huh? All right, that gang. Okay. Spent that shit over kind of hard.
Yeah, she did. Drop the mic.
Last but not least over here.
Let's go. The birthday.
Yeah.
We can't hear you.
You gotta show your shoes over there. Pump your shoes up. Show your shoes over there, motherfucker.
Hey,
kick that motherfucker up. There you go.
The shoe cam. We got the shoe cam over here.
She got some velvet heels on.
Yeah.
It was on it. It was on it tonight.
There you go.
He definitely was.
There you go. Yeah,
we didn't hear nothing.
I didn't hear you say anything
damn thing
yet.
who you was.
I just said I'm Smiles on a Beat Man, but nah. My name is Jasmine though, but everybody call me Dunlap. So
Dunlap.
All right.
Where'd that name come from?
That's my last name.
Oh, okay.
That's a real. She said Dunlap.
Okay. Hey, that's it.
She's a runner. She's a track star. No. No.
Dunlap. I mean.
So, ladies, how y'all doing tonight?
Oh yeah. I mean, y'all got a lot of energy.
We are in the building.
Yeah, y'all got a lot of energy in the building.
The energy is good over here. It's up there. Up there.
Way up there.
If it's up, then it's stuck. Yeah. It is up.
All right. It's up there. So we going to start over here again with old Bree over here.
Okay.
We going to ask her, swing over there now, you know.
What's up, Bree?
So what type of modeling are you into, Bree?
You feel me? I do high fashion. I do runway. I do digital print. You feel me? Yeah.
Digital print.
I do all that.
Runway. Okay.
I'm very versatile. You feel me? But if I were to pick something, it would be high fashion, runway, and digital print.
Okay. Understandable. And we gonna switch on over here. What you got? What we got over here?
Goodness.
I'm probably the same.
Same as what?
The same.
Same
but
as
like
what?
my favorite, like what I really favorite is runway. Like I focus on runway and high fashion. And
Would you like to model in pajamas?
no, I like.
Come on, give us a vision now.
I like
Mink
different
coats.
I like urban, like more urban too. Like
all right, well there it is.
like tomboy type shit. Like,
Tomboy, say urban.
That's a curse.
You cursing. You just saying fuck all night.
We ain't gonna tell you.
Yeah, I like a lot of different stuff for real. But like, I'm still trying to figure out as to the
Stay in
type
the
of
mic,
model
sister,
I still want to be.
Keep those
but
lips in the mic.
I'm very versatile as well, and it's fun. You already know, yeah, it's fun. All right.
There you go.
And you know,
There it
interesting
is.
fact
There
about
it
Kyla.
is.
Kyla was our very first model published.
Ooh.
Okay.
The number one stunner. What?
MCM shoot.
Yeah.
And Beyond.
The first one.
Number one right there.
Hey, give us some. Give us some.
Number one.
Give us some.
You gotta give you number one some now.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead, swing this sucker on back around here.
Okay, Team A. Give me some. What y'all like to do? That's your mic over there. Don't you dare.
Hey, so it's Roxy.
Don't you dare.
It's Roxy in the building. So Roxy loves to do nude implied modeling.
Oh my goodness. With or without the earrings. With or without the earrings.
With or without the earrings, for sure. No, seriously though, like I love doing nude. I love doing, nude implied. I love doing runway, fashion show, all that good shit. So with that being said, with that being sexy, you know, I come with being a mom as well. I'm a mom of 2 little boys. So being sexy comes with, you know, all that good shit. But at the same time, it does come with bad. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever bad comes your way, just embrace it. Embrace your sexiness, embrace the positivity, embrace whatever you want to be and more. So literally everything negative that comes your way, embrace that. Embrace it as if it's like a compliment. So that's all I can give you. But right now, I just love being nude. I love being.
All right, now let's rock that part. Express yourself, Roxy. Express yourself. Definitely. Now we gonna flip this. We gonna flip this sucker on
Jasmine.
There you go.
There we go.
Jasmine Dunlap over here. Oh, Dunlap.
There we go. Dunlap. Yeah. I just had to know what it was. You know, that was an old joke a long time ago. You know that, right? You tired of it? You tired of that joke?
We're going to see if you can beat nude.
Okay, I won't even say it. Don't even worry about it.
We're going to see if you can beat nude.
No, okay, so I'm Jasmine. I'm a runway model and also a creative director. I just got into the whole commercial modeling and print modeling and everything. So I'm just building up my resume as far as that part, but runway modeling.
That's your thing.
Okay.
I don't know if I seen your walk or not. Did I see your? I seen they walk. I don't know if I seen your walk on there. You was in the back.
Yeah,
we got to see your walk go around here in a minute. We got to see your walk though.
We got to see the walk.
Jasmine has been in every one of my shows that I've ever produced. Yeah, she's been in every single show that I've produced. You know, one of my day ones. And also too, you know, her very first publication was last month. So June was her very first time.
Are they
being
tasteful?
published
Are the images
in-
tasteful?
Oh my God, they're so great. They're so great.
All
White
right.
wig,
I look like a
Ashley,
rich
big
bitch
shout
on
out.
the
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You know what? She
Okay.
looks like Mary J. Blige. She looks like Mary J. Blige.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm
MJ.
thinking, no, I'm looking at it now. No.
No, I mean in the shoot.
He said no.
In the shoot.
He said look at him now, dude.
In the shoot. You got to see the shoot.
Because now I'm looking at Jada Pinkett. That's what I'm looking at now.
See, look, every shoe I have a different wig on it. Every shoe.
What's your favorite wig?
Literally.
What's your favorite wig?
Right now, this is my favorite. Right now.
That's a wig.
Right now.
Yeah.
Right now, this is my favorite.
What's the wig name?
What's the wig name?
No, that's not a wig, Jasmine.
Okay.
It's not a wig.
Hey,
So in with
I know, like, do you name your wigs?
Is her hair?
I don't.
You don't name your wigs?
Why you keep calling it a wig? She said it's your damn hair.
It is her hair.
It's my hair.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Oh, okay. Okay, got
Doesn't
it.
this give you
Got
Mary
it.
J.
See,
Blige?
my sisters, you haven't
All
found
right,
that.
yeah.
Yep.
I get it now. I've
Yep.
been sipping.
There you go.
I got you.
That way.
That way. Yeah. Let's flip this sucker back on the round now.
Yeah.
All right, now. Excuse me, lady. We are doing an interview now. You know,
Yeah, I know you're
What's
busy.
up with it?
Yeah, all right now.
What's up? No.
So I caught you now over here.
You ain't caught me nothing.
I call her.
You ain't caught me nothing.
Anyway, what would you consider your best asset?
What's my best asset?
Mm-hmm.
I'd really have to say it would be my go-getter energy because I'm at the end of the day,
Money.
I'm always about that money.
That motherfucker green
I don't
as
give a
hell,
fuck
too.
about nothing else about that money at the end of the day. You feel me?
Got you.
Because
Ching.
what is life? Money.
Got it.
You want to be
Yeah.
comfortable? Money. You need money to do everything. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, I love money. I need money. It's really about that. Like if you don't have that energy, then you failing at life because you can't be comfortable. You feel me? Am I wrong or am I right?
You right. You right. You right. You right. You are right. You are right. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Pass that.
I'm a bad ass. Yeah.
Okay. I'm a little slow. Like when you say asset, can you elaborate? Like
Your ass.
Asset.
Set.
your left cheek or the right cheek.
Give it to life.
Yeah.
What you really giving to life? Because everybody.
Your greatest
I'm not
asset,
gonna
your
talk down.
beauty or something like of yourself. Your greatest asset of yourself.
I would say like how I carry myself. Like I always keep it real. Like I've always been raised to keep it real, and I don't know. Sometimes me keeping it real, it's not good, but I think it's good. Like people think, oh, Kyla should say certain stuff, but at the end of the day, like just keep it real. And I feel like
You can say it here on the hourglass. We okay with that.
I feel like that's the best of me. Like I'm a real ass bitch, and it's just that. And you're not gonna like it or not.
Don't get a city girl. What a real ass
You're not
bitch.
gonna
Give us
like
like
it.
go on and say it.
If you don't like, I don't care. But like, I'm gonna tell you about yourself. Like whether you my friend, if I don't like something, I'm gonna tell you about yourself. Like, but it's always like coming from like it's not no hate or nothing. It's coming from some real ass like love. It's a good place. Like I don't. People think I'm mean sometimes, but I'm not even trying to be mean.
You be looking mean.
I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all.
You looking mean.
And also, just add on, I like my body. I love my body. I'm a little skinny, but at the end of the day, my body is very
nice that.
Yeah.
All right, now.
All right.
Swing it on back on this way.
Hey,
What's up,
she
Milf?
like
What's
to keep
up,
it
mama?
real. We got Princess Rox. 1, 2, 3,
She said she like to
in the
keep it
building.
real.
Okay.
I got the question. I got the question for you.
What's up? What's the
Give
question?
me, for the both of y'all, the sexiest part of your body.
I'm a MILF. Like I said, I gotta advertise that I'm a mom that you'd love to fuck. So with that being
That's what that stand for, huh? Y'all didn't know that. That's what that stand for.
Okay.
No, seriously though, MILF gang. No, seriously though.
Sexiest part of your body.
Yeah, no,
Give it to
seriously. Like my lower half.
The
like
lower
my
half. Below the waistline.
Yes,
Above your thighs.
Yes, yes, because with those thighs come with stretch marks, and those stretch marks are sexy, and
What
I
about
want
your knees?
everyone to know that.
Them tiger prints over there, huh?
Yeah, somebody say you have some nice knees.
We got some nice knees as
No,
well.
B-Lo like knees. B-Lo like knees.
Yeah, I'm the feet man over here now. I'm the feet man over
B-Lo
here.
like knees.
He like knees, so I'm gonna pass you to Jasmine and Ray.
All right, Jazz. Come on now.
The sexiest part of my body will be my mentality.
Your mentality, huh?
Your mentality.
Saposexual, ain't it called?
Yeah.
Got it.
Her mentality is part of her body.
Her mentality. Okay, can you elaborate on that mentality?
Perhaps
you can't just say
rephrase
mentality
the
and leave it like right
Mentality
there.
is part of your body.
Okay,
man.
mentality, like, yeah.
We can't
I mean,
see that.
that's just like me saying my brain is, the sexiest part of me. I say that because my goal is to inspire people. So with the mindset that I got and everything that I do to inspire girls, men, moms, and everything like that, I feel like a lot of people actually be inspired. I feel like a lot of people actually be inspired by it. So I feel like that's just a sexy part of me that everybody feel like I'm like an icon to them or something, you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Okay. You need some Hennessy? You need some Hennessy?
She good. She
Choking
good.
or
She
something?
good over
No, go
there.
ahead, Jazz. Go ahead.
She good over there.
Yeah, because I don't want to be.
All right, that's-
Jazz had to give her mouth to mouth. She pass out over here now. You okay?
Rock,
Okay,
go ahead.
she
Rock,
good
go
over here.
You want? Yeah, go ahead on.
Grab her over there.
I guess
Yeah,
I think the question might have been a little too much for her.
Yeah,
It was too hot to
a little
handle.
too much.
Little too
A little
hot to
a little
handle
too spicy
for-
over here. A little too spicy over here. K Money. Yeah.
Yeah, a little too much for her.
Double. Go ahead.
We got two down and one to go over here. What
Two
the
down,
hell?
two down and one to go.
Two down and one to go.
Hot
over here.
potato.
I just want to know
You next, actually.
who was you guys' inspiration? A favorite model or something like that. Like, who was your inspiration? Well, it got real quiet now.
I'd like to say my inspiration is, at the moment, Slaymaster Bree.
Ooh,
She is
Big Bree.
truly my inspiration. But if anybody's really my inspiration, it would be all the Wilhelmina models. Because at the end of the day, my inspiration, what I really want to be, what I really want to do is be a Wilhelmina model. So at the end of the day, they really my inspiration. But Slaymaster Bree is truly the inspiration of my eyes, of what I've seen so far in the modeling industry. Like, she really brings it. She shuts the show down all the time with her walk, her attitude, all that. So at the moment, it's Slaymaster Bree, but what I really want to be, what truly inspires me, is all the Wilhelmina models. But yeah, Slaymaster Bree. I'm gonna say Slaymaster Bree.
Okay,
She
got
brings
it.
it. She
I
brings
got it. Let's pass it on around there. Come on, Kate.
She sleep over there?
be on head. Bye, y'all. Hello.
I'll have to say my inspiration would be Rihanna. Rihanna, like I like her hustle. I like how she carry herself. I like how she just
Like got a little Rihanna in
teach
you.
us how to be bad, and she do not care. Like, and I just love it. I've been love Rihanna since I was like 5. Like, that's always been my inspiration. Not to be like her, but more so like just carry myself like her. And she's very helpful. Like, she has a lot of money, but she's very helpful as well, like with community and shelters, all of that. I just like how she carries herself as an individual. So I would have to say that's my inspiration for her.
All right. That's what's up.
All right, then.
Team A.
Let's go. Team A. We're going to wrap this up in a minute. One more.
I'm going to honestly say I don't have a specific person that's my inspiration. I actually get inspired by a lot of people that I see or, hear say things. So I'm not going to type it to one person. I could see Tiana Taylor doing something and I'd be like, man, I just love that. Or I could see Ari doing something. So I don't just set my mindset to just be like this one person. I kind of just be like, oh, I pull this and pull that from every person and try to kind of instill it in myself, but still be myself at the same time, but still be like, man, like, I think I could do it. Let me try that, type of thing. So I'm not going to put it at one person at all.
Okay.
All right.
Ain't that Dunlap? Got you. All right, now.
Use your inspiration.
Last but not least.
Hey, it's Roxy again. So my inspiration is Doja Cat.
Oh.
I love Doja Cat. That girl has the sexiest body, the sickest flow. Like, literally, her rhyming, her raps, and her videos alone are literally A1 day one. And literally, I want to become, true to that and like true to her, what her vision is, because the simple fact, her vision is like my vision. And it's just like being different and being, upsetting and very, very inspirational and, just also being baddie as fuck. Like, she's a baddie, like, alone, and she has those curves. Like, she knows what she's working with, and it doesn't matter if you're like skinny, thick or whatever. It's just whatever you embrace, like, you get that vibe, right? So
Okay, now, Ms. Roxy, that's it.
That's what's
That's
up.
it right now.
That's what's up.
You heard it on the hourglass now.
Yeah, you heard
Time
it.
is now. All right, definitely. We definitely got to get a shout outs out there too. Definitely all the ladies now, VMW. Ladies right there.
Yeah.
There you go. WMW.
WMW
ladies. I'm sorry. WMW Entertainment. You gotta get WMW. Definitely gotta give a shout out to the ladies now. And definitely I get a shout out right here to the CEO right over here now, Mr. Terrific now.
Yes.
All right now, Mr. Wright now.
Let's get that going.
Yes, you terrific. There you go. There you go. That's what's up. That's what's up now. All right, now we up out of here though.
Yeah, we want to thank you guys though. Thank you guys for coming out. Kicking it with
us all here.
Hourglass podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. And you definitely got to give our shout outs out there too.
Yes, Classy Image Barbershop, 103rd and Carpenter, Chicago. Get there.
There it is.
Get there. There you go. GTB Medical Services, touching lives, one device at a time, 24/7 medical courier service. Now check us out. Now we'll be in the description.
Yep. And then we got the London Dremore drip coming soon. As you can see, it's on and popping. It's on and popping.
Got it over there.
But I had a ball today. We had a ball today, and
a lot going on.
We got a lot going on.
Yeah, this is terrific. Get your major shout out there for you. All right, now.
I appreciate y'all so much for having us, and more big things to come, man. We're gonna do this again.
Yeah,
There's some big things we're gonna do.
Okay.
There it is. So there we go. There we go. We in here. There we go.
You up in there now. Get applause now. Yep. And this has been the Hourglass Podcast. The time is now. We up out of here.
You know it.
Thank you for listening to the Hourglass Podcast. The time is now. Shoot us an email at info@hourglasspodcasting.com to submit questions and to become a future guest. It's our time. Now, let's make the best of it.